in these situations.
Like what kinds of services?
Things like portable toilets, water stations, maybe even food trucks. Especially when delays are really long, having these basic necessities can make a huge difference in how comfortable people are and their morale.
Yeah. It's like creating a temporary rest stop right there in the traffic jam.
Exactly. We need to remember that people stuck in these situations still have basic needs, and we should try our best to meet them. It's a matter of basic human decency.
Well said. Are there any countries or cities that are doing a good job of addressing traffic congestion and taking care of people stuck in traffic?
There are some good examples. Cities like Copenhagen and Amsterdam have invested a lot in making biking safer and easier, which gives people a good alternative to cars.
Right.
Singapore has a system where they charge drivers more when traffic is heavy,
Okay.
which encourages people to drive during off-peak hours or take public transport.
So they're using technology and pricing to change driving behavior.
Exactly. And London has a congestion charge zone in the city center. That's helped to reduce traffic and improve air quality.
Okay.
And many cities are testing smart traffic management systems that use sensors and algorithms to make traffic flow better in real time.
So there's a lot of innovation happening in transportation.
Yeah, there is. And it's great to see cities all over the world coming up with creative solutions to these really tough problems.
It makes you think about what the future of transportation will be like.
Right.
All the advances in technology and this growing focus on sustainability, it feels like we're about to see a big change.
I agree. We're at a really important point. The choices we make today are going to have a huge impact on how we get around in the future.
So what do you see happening in the future of transportation? What are the key things we should be watching?
Well, I think we're going to keep moving towards more sustainable transportation. There'll be more focus on public transit, biking, and walking. Electric vehicles will become more and more common, so we'll rely less on fossil fuels.
And what about self-driving cars? They seem to be getting a lot of attention.
Self-driving cars have the potential to completely change transportation. They could make it safer, more efficient, and accessible for everyone.
But there's still some big challenges to overcome before they're everywhere.
Right. We still need to figure out things like safety regulations and public acceptance, but I do think they'll become a normal part of transportation eventually.
It's a really exciting time to be thinking about the future of transportation. But I think we need to remember that technology isn't the only answer.
Right.
We also have to think about the human side of things. How will people adapt to these new ways of getting around? How do we create a system that works for everyone?
I totally agree. It's about finding a balance between innovation, making transportation available to everyone, and making it sustainable. And it's a challenge that will require governments, industry leaders, and everyday people to work together.
Yeah. We've covered a lot in this deep dive.